On the count of three, please cut the ribbon, and this will mark the opening of the Marpi Public Cemetery. 1, 2, 3.
Please return the scissors.
Once again, good morning everyone, and thank you for joining us today. Have a nice day.
The Lieutenant Governor and I want to say thank you, Jesus Mosi, Yangiliso, to everyone present here this morning for this ribbon cutting ceremony. Our gathering here this morning is only that, to cut the ribbon. Signify the completion of this first phase of this project and open the cemetery to be used for the purpose it was built. Gathering at a cemetery like this today will only happen once. But I am sure countless other gatherings after today will follow. They will be solemn and respectful. The planning and construction of this public cemetery have been the work for many, many years. And I am very pleased that work has reached this milestone, its actual use. Many hurdles had to be overcome in the planning and construction of this public cemetery. Those hurdles, primarily permitting related, took years to be cleared. Lieutenant Governor Mendiola and I want to extend our thank you to the CNMI and federal regulatory and permitting agencies for their help in getting the requisite permits cleared to be issued. Funding for the construction of this public cemetery was very substantial. Again, the Lieutenant Governor and I want to thank those agencies for funding the cemetery: the Department of Interior, Office of Insular Affairs, and the former Commonwealth Development Authority, now the Commonwealth Economic Development Authority. The project cost is around $3.3 million. The Lieutenant Governor and I want to recognize that past governors worked hard, really hard, to begin the planning and development and construction of this public cemetery. The late Governor Arnold Palacios stayed on top of everyone responsible for the development and construction of this project, making sure that it's ready to be used as soon as possible. We must thank the governors who were involved in this project.
It's a pleasure to be here today to witness the opening of the Marpi Public Cemetery, of which the Department of Interior was pleased to provide just under $3 million back in 2008 and 2009. In between the awarding of the funds to today, I served 3 terms in the legislature, I served 3 gubernatorial administrations, and we're finally here to open what was discussed in between that whole time. So I'm very pleased to see this project kick off today and see that we're open. Governor Apateng had mentioned that Chalacanoa is fully booked, wireless is closed. So this is very welcome news for our people and the families, especially our families here on the island who no longer have the opportunity to start new graves at Chalacanoa. I believe Chalacanoa from this day forward is now on recycled use only. And so I want to thank the administration, Governor, Lieutenant Governor, the previous administrations who took on the role of getting the cemetery process to where we're at today. I want to thank the CIP office for managing the grant and the funding that came in addition to DOI's funding. I want to thank the stakeholders, the stakeholder agencies who participated to ensure the completion of this project. We are grateful to see developments like this, and at the Department of Interior, of which I have the opportunity to be of service to you and our insular areas. We look forward to continuing the engagement and continuing to work with the insular areas to provide assistance in any way we can.
On behalf of Governor David M. Apatang, Lieutenant Governor Dennis C. Mendiola, and the Capital Improvement Program, thank you for joining us in finally opening this public cemetery. To the Office of Insular Affairs, U.S. Department of Interior, thank you for your unending support and assistance in funding the project. And I would like to acknowledge the presence of our Deputy Assistant Secretary for Insular and International Affairs, Mr. Angel de Mapon. Thank you for joining us this morning, and we will no doubt be knocking at your door for more assistance. To the Division of Parks and Recreation, the Department of Public Works, the Office of Grants and Management, and all of you who have contributed in one way or another to making this facility ready for use. Congratulations and thank you, and good morning.